Betty, are you home from school yet?
I'm leaving school now, Daddy.
Okay, that works out then. I'll be putting in some extra hours at work today. By the way, I wanted to give you a heads up that tomorrow marks the anniversary of when your mom passed away. It would be really nice if you could swing by and grab some flowers for us to put on her grave. It's a way for us to remember her and show our love. Can you handle that for me?
Okay, Dad, I will.
I don't like having serious conversations over text, but I wanted to check in with you. Is there anything on your mind that you'd like to talk about? Lately, you've seemed a bit down or gloomy, and I want to make sure everything's okay.
Huh? Don't worry, Dad. Everything's all right with me. It's just school stuff and exams piling up lately. You know how it can get. But really, there's nothing to be concerned about. I'll manage. I always do. Thanks for checking in, though.
If you say so, I want you to know you can talk to me about anything, anytime. Remember, I'm here for you, whether it's a small concern or something bigger. Just know that you can open up to me whenever you're ready.
I understand, Daddy. Please don't worry. I promise I'm doing fine. Thanks for being there for me, Dad.
Great, I'll be home around 8 tonight. Would you mind taking care of dinner?
No problem. Dinner will be ready when you get home.
Hey, Betty, where are you? Why aren't you back home yet? I've been really concerned about you. I just want to make sure you're safe and sound. Can you please let me know what's going on? Please reach out as soon as you can.
Sorry, I'm coming home now.
Do you know what time it is? You're still in junior high school. If you can't follow the rules like curfew, how can I trust you? What were you doing all this time?
I was having dinner with my dead mother.
Huh? What are you talking about? I really don't understand.
Like I said, I was with my mother.
You were with your mother? She's not with us anymore, sweetheart. She passed away when you were just a little one. Now, I gotta be honest with you. I'm having a hard time following what you're saying.
I know you're lying, Daddy. I know the truth. I've uncovered the truth, you know. The real reason behind your divorce was your little affair. Mom told me everything, you know, about her illness and how she couldn't handle taking care of me anymore. That's why the court decided to hand me over to you. I'm not a naive child anymore, Dad. I can handle the truth. You can't keep lying to me like this.
I'm not lying. Tell me where you are. I'm going to come there right now.
I've already left the restaurant and I'm on my way back home now.
Betty, I'm at a loss here. I really don't have a clue about what's happening.
Dad, don't even think about avoiding this. It's happening and you can't escape it. This is the truth we're dealing with and it's not going away. You know, it was a shock when she revealed that she's my mother. She even showed me a picture of myself as a child. I could see how much she must have looked at that picture countless times, tears streaming down her face. This is real, Dad, and we can't ignore it any longer.
What the? I don't understand. I saw Katie's body in the casket at her wake. You were probably way too young to remember it. But unfortunately, I'll never forget that.
I don't remember, and so I had no choice but to believe your lie. I've never had the chance to meet a single member of Mom's family or any relatives, you know. That's why I never questioned your fabrication.
I apologize that you never had the opportunity to get to know your mom's family. Unfortunately, they never really accepted me, and as a result, we weren't able to build a close relationship with them. It's something I regret, and I wish things could have been different. But sometimes circumstances just don't align the way we want them to.
But Mom picked you over her own family, didn't she? And yet you still had the audacity to betray her? I saw her in tears, Dad. She wants to be with us again. She even mentioned that if you're single, she's willing to give you another chance. Can you believe that? After all the pain you caused, she's still considering it. You better think long and hard about what you've done, because Mom deserves better than someone who would break her heart like you did.
Hold on, hold on. Let's take a moment to breathe and calm down, sweetheart. Betty, I need you to believe me when I say I never cheated on your mother. I swear on everything that's dear to me. I understand you're upset, but I need you to know that your mother has passed away. I don't know who you've encountered, but she can't possibly be your real mother. I know this is a lot to process, but I'm here for you, and I'll do my best to help you understand the truth.
But Daddy, I've actually met her 3 times already. It didn't feel strange or anything. She knows things about me, things about you that only someone close would know. I can't just ignore these encounters, Dad. It's more than just a coincidence. There's a connection there, and I can't shake off the feeling that she's my real mother.
Listen up, Betty, my dear. I want you to know that I'd never, ever lie to you. You're my whole world, and the idea of making you sad crushes me. Can't you see how much I care about you? Trust me when I say I'd never knowingly deceive you. You're my treasure, and I'll always be straight with you. No hidden agendas.
I want so badly to believe you, but I'm torn, Dad. I'm not sure who I can trust anymore. Deep down, all I've ever wanted is to be with Mom.
Look, why don't you open up and share everything with me? I want to understand the whole story right from the beginning. If someone is claiming to be your mom, do you have their contact details? I think it's important for us to have a conversation with this person and hear their side of the story. Let's gather all the information we can so we can make sense of this situation together. Remember, I'm here for you, and we'll figure it out as a team.
Yes, I'll tell you everything.
I see. Once you're home, please text it to me. It may be a mutual friend or someone we haven't seen in a while. I don't know what they're up to, but there must be a reason why they went through all this trouble.
I guess so. I don't really understand, but I'm sorry, Daddy. I really don't want to cause you any trouble.
It's okay, baby. I know you miss Mom. If you could be with her again, you would. I feel the same.
Yeah.
I thought bringing up Mom would make you upset, so I did my best to avoid the topic. But I realize now that it's important for her to be a part of your lives. From now on, I'll make an effort to talk about Mom and keep her memory alive. So, could you please come home quickly? I'm not sure what your intentions are, but I must say it's absolutely outrageous that you would try to forge a connection with Betty by claiming to be her deceased mother. How could you stoop so low?
Oh well, the jig is up, John. How have you been all this time? You can't even imagine how much I've missed you.
Let's cut the pleasantries, Isabel. What do you mean by saying the jig is up? Is this some sort of game to you? If you have something to say, just say it straight. I won't entertain these mind games any longer. It's time for honesty and clarity.
Well, that's not exactly the warmest welcome for your sister-in-law. Just when Betty and I were building a bond, you had to discover the truth. Now, I need to come up with a new plan. Well, I'm not too worried, though. I'm sure I'll figure out something soon.
Plan? What exactly are you aiming for? What is it that you want from Betty and our family? I won't stand idly by while you play games or manipulate the situation.
Well, I suppose I can share the truth with you. Besides, Betty would have eventually found out, especially with the upcoming marriage. I just wanted Betty to approve, so I pretended to be her mother, just a little.
Marriage? Approved? What do you mean? Whose marriage?
Our marriage. You and I should get married. It must be difficult raising a girl all on your own, especially around Betty's age. If you marry me, I'll be able to help Betty during this difficult stage in her life.
Excuse me, but I really don't understand what you're saying. Me? Marrying you? Hang on a sec. Aren't you already married?
Oh, no need to worry about me and my current husband. I'll handle the divorce part. If things progress between us, I'll take the necessary steps to end my current marriage. Then we can be together, right?
Huh?
Anyhow, do you remember when you and Katie told my parents you're going to get married? And my parents were against it?
Yeah, what about it?
Well, I don't know if I should tell you this or not, but they were against you two getting married because I told them what a terrible person you were. I thought Katie would break up with you because our parents didn't approve. Gosh! But you two were so stubborn that you didn't take the hint.
What? Why on earth would you do something like that? I never did anything to deserve such treatment from you. And because of your interference, Katie and I had to resort to eloping. Do you realize the strain and stress it put on our relationship?
Because I liked you, John. I've always liked you. But you weren't my little sister, and you fell for Katie and not me. And to forget you, I had to marry a man who was filthy rich. I had to settle. I told Katie I wanted you, but Katie wouldn't give you to me. It's all her fault. I mean, she took you from me. And because of that, my life has been a nightmare. Though my husband has a great salary, he's ugly, dense, and he smells. And our son? He takes after his father. What an awful family. I was afraid I'd be surrounded by those fugly people until the day I died. I really believed this. You don't even know how scary that thought is for me. And around that time, I happened to see you and Betty walking around town together.
So what? What do my daughter and I have anything to do with you?
I knew it was fate. Even though you're older, you aged well, John. You still look great. Betty definitely has our genes. She's a beautiful young woman. My dream family would be you as my husband and Betty as my daughter. Don't you agree? People often commented that Katie and I look so alike. We could be twins.
Have you lost your mind?
No, John, I'm completely sane. Hear me out. I know what I did to you and my sister was incredibly wrong, and I deeply apologize for that. It's been eating away at me, haunting my thoughts every single day. That's why I believe marrying you is the way to make amends. I want to take care of you and your daughter, and it was a way to make up for my sister's actions. It's a perfect solution, don't you think? This could be a wonderful opportunity for both of us, John.
I don't think so at all. My wife is and will forever be only Katie. I don't understand what you're saying, Isabel. I'm shocked and furious you try to pretend to be Betty's mother. It's just wrong. Don't ever bother us again. Isabel, I need you to stop right now. It's not okay what you did. Waiting for Betty outside her school and then trying to force her into a car is absolutely unacceptable. Leave Betty alone and stay away from her. I won't tolerate this kind of behavior any longer.
You and Betty were ignoring my texts. It's all your fault. Besides, Betty and I spent time together in the past, so why can't I take her out for a drive? Hey, just so you know, she's my niece too. So you can't just boss me around and tell me I can't hang out with her.
She only believed you were her mother because you deceived her. Just so you know, I've already talked to the police and filed a report about it. Don't even think about getting near my daughter ever again. Don't forget that it's all on you why Betty can't see her grandparents all this time. You should feel remorse for that.
What? You went to the police? Just because I wanted to spend some time with Betty? Hey, that's not fair.
That's not all that you've done. You continuously text us and call us. You stalk our house and Betty's school. Just the other day, our surveillance camera caught you trying to break into our house. You're on the verge of committing a crime. This is your final warning.
Why won't you choose me, John? Katie is dead in the ground and her sister is offering to marry you. I don't see what the problem is. I love you even more than my sister ever did. There's little difference between Katie's DNA and mine.
DNA? What are you talking about? I don't care about DNA. I married Katie because of her kind personality and the way she smiled when she looked at me. Maybe you and Katie look alike, but you two have nothing in common. You used Katie's name to try to get close to Betty. Manipulating my daughter's emotions is not a quality I find attractive. Not only that, you talk about your family and want to abandon them? I don't want someone like that in my family. There's something seriously wrong with you. I have absolutely no intention whatsoever of even being in the same room as you, let alone marrying you.
I see. You're pretty stupid, huh? Someone like me is offering to marry you and you refuse? Do you have any idea how much money my husband makes? Over double? Maybe even quadruple what you make. If I divorced him, can you imagine how much money I'd get? Betty would be set for life. Would you want to throw away this wonderful opportunity? I don't know why I expected a low-level factory worker to make smart decisions. I guess that's why you chose Katie. All she had was a good personality.
That's right. There's no way I would fall for a woman who judges men only for their wealth and looks.
You need to realize that you're the one who ruined my life as well. It's because of you that I was forced to marry someone I didn't love. You must take responsibility for that. You owe me my entire life.
I owe you nothing. You made your own choice to marry that guy, and I never forced you into anything. So let go of the idea that we'll ever be together, because it's never gonna happen.
I see. I guess you're just as stubborn as ever, huh? But it's a good thing I didn't divorce my husband. He's a good plan B. Though I hate to think I'll live the rest of my life with those fugly people, I have to admit I enjoy my life of comfort. And I can look down on you from the lap of luxury, so you can rue the day you refuse my generous offer. I guess I'll watch you and Betty live a mediocre life and laugh.
I wonder who'll be leading the mediocre life.
What? It'll be you and Betty, of course.
I contacted your husband. I knew which company he worked for. I sent him screenshots of the text you sent Betty and me.
Excuse me? You did what?
But it seems he's been thinking of divorcing you as well. He isn't happy that you never do any housework, and you often lash out at your son. Your attitude is an issue as well. He thanked me. He was worried about getting custody of your son. But thanks to the text, he's sure the judge will side with him.
You're lying, right? My husband is head over heels in love with me. He does whatever I ask him to do. Plus, he doesn't have the courage to leave me.
Everyone has their limit. He wanted to talk to you about this many times, but you always ignored him. If I married you, Betty would be set for life? What an arrogant thing for someone like you to say. You're ripping off someone else and trying to come off like the hero who's going to save my poor daughter?
Stop. You know I was just joking about that. Text my husband. I was just fooling around in the text you sent him. Tell him I didn't mean any of that.
I don't think that'll change anything.
Then marry me. I wanted to divorce my husband because I happened to see you and Betty. It's your fault, so take responsibility.
Isabel, you and I, we aren't family, friends, or anything. You are the one who started this crazy scheme, hurting your family, Betty, and me. You're the one that needs to take responsibility.
What? What will happen to me? John, what do you think I should do?
I really don't care at all. Oh, and there's one more thing. You said all Katie had was a good personality? But you, Isabel, there's nothing good about you. You're empty, inside and out. Afterwards, Isabel received divorce papers and was forced to leave her husband's house. Despite her resistance and refusal to sign the papers, her husband took her to court, and the divorce was eventually granted. Isabel had hoped for a substantial settlement, but due to her lack of contribution to the household and child-rearing during their marriage, along with her attempted infidelity with me, her husband countersued for emotional distress. As a result, she received a meager settlement of only a few $1,000s. When her husband informed Isabel's parents about the situation, they reached out to me to check on Betty's well-being. We had an open conversation, revealing Isabel's deceitful lies about me. It had been a decade since Betty last saw her grandparents, and their reunion was a mix of laughter and tears of joy. Betty eagerly listened to her grandparents' stories about her mother. Isabel pleaded with her parents to let her return home, but upon discovering her lies about me and her deceptive actions involving her family and impersonating Katie, her parents were furious. They made it clear that she was no longer welcome in their home and wanted no further involvement with her. It seemed fitting for someone who had willingly abandoned her own family. As for me, I frequently discussed Katie with Betty, leading to meaningful conversations between the two of us. I prioritize Betty's happiness above all else and will protect her at any cost. Betty is a cherished part of both Katie and me, and I want nothing more than her happiness, regardless of the circumstances.